All that I need, and I found it there in your heart.
Thank you.
It isn't too hard to see.
Before you enter the villa, we literally sent you a DM of encouragement.
I know, and it was the first message I saw on my phone when I turned it on. Guys, you love public beef.
No,
I don't love it.
We start the conversation. They come at us. We were there with Tom Cruise.
Literally, you're in the toilet with him.
I remember Tom Cruise was shaking his jetty at the urinal, and I go, Tom, can we get a photo? And he was like, not right now. We're with Gemma. And I was like, well, it's okay. Scientology tried to recruit me back a few years ago and I was having none of it. But that actually happened, true story. Jack Whitehall
He's Jetpic.
He used to message us all the time, his friends. He'd send us phone numbers.
Get his phone there. Where's his phone? Throw his phone to the shot so we can see.
My phone's over there on that table.
That's now some tricks. There you go. Look.
Woo. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Chloe versus the World. And I have a huge for you today. I have been messaging our said guest or guests for years to get them on, and they would always message me, we'd always have chats, and then as soon as I dropped the pod thing in, no reply. But they have finally come in today. They are the most famous, fabulous, amazing duo you've ever seen, and we're now a blonde trio. I have Jedward on the pod today, so I'm just gonna let us get into it. We kind of just started chatting before doing an intro, so please enjoy this as much as I will.
We're in heaven, and Chloe's all that I need, and I found it there in your heart.
Thank you.
It isn't too hard to see. We're in heaven. Chloe.
Yes.
Chloe, honestly, the vibes here, I feel like we're on
What do you
cloud
get the
nine.
first line though? Chloe, you're all that I want.
Is that true?
I don't know how the levels are, but this definitely isn't.
Chloe, we're both in London now, so if you and John need to like have a moment, I will go on a cycle.
We're all having a
trendy
moment.
microphone. I feel like Harry Styles right now.
You look like Harry Styles right now.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high.
I love that song.
Watermelon sugar high, watermelon sugar high. Tastes like
Strawberries.
I want to change the lyrics. Tastes like Chloe Burrows on a summer evening.
That probably doesn't taste very nice. Probably hot.
does
and
it not?
Sweaty.
No, I think we make it work.
It is getting quite sunny in London.
The sun is out.
We're not ready
So
for
you
it.
know what that means.
Buns
Bikinis.
Buns out and bikinis.
Sun is out, sun is shining, and so are you.
The Junda's coming out
The gender.
and the jetty.
I'm gonna get these legs out.
You should. Do you ever wear short? Are we recording?
I'm not really a short
Great.
person because I hurt my knee back in the day and I have a scar, so I'm kind of insecure about it.
Honey, that's giving bad boy.
I do like a short though, because why not? You got to get your legs and let them breathe.
You love the let them breathe.
But like Paul Mescal's always wearing the shorts, running around with those pale legs.
and he looks great.
Yeah, but
He's Irish.
I don't know what it is, but I saw David Beckham doing his campaign with boxers and Paul Mescal.
I've seen that.
All I can say is I've got more going on there than any of them.
So where's your boxer campaign, bitch?
Well, our shower isn't very cinematic, so we didn't get to make the advert.
Scroll through my Instagram and see, like, oh, there he is.
I will have a little look.
I'm not really trying though.
Rude. For me
No,
to
it's good to
check.
have a scroll.
It's fine.
You like-
You've been scrolling since day one, Chloe.
We are day one.
Chloe, before you enter the villa, we literally sent you a DM of encouragement.
I know, and it was the first message I saw on my phone when I turned it on.
We could just sense that you were literally a girl that was bringing the
You
vibes.
got a good melody about you. If you're an instrument, I'd like to play you because you got the melody.
John, can you give Chloe a break?
Whatever way that's being interpreted, Chloe, I just meant you got a good
I loved
melody
it.
about
It
you.
was
Good
poetic.
tune. We're in harmony together, and that's why we're here.
If you want to play me, you can play me.
Or we can play a song together.
We can play a song. Do you ever rap?
Rap.
Our first song was a Vanilla Ice.
All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Jedward's back with a brand new invention, something. Girls are holding me tightly, flow like a harpoon daily and nightly. Will it ever stop? No, I don't know. Turn off the lights and I'll glow to the extreme. Rock a mic like a vandal. That stage was chump like candle. Doom, 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 doom,
Oh my
doom,
God,
doom.
guys.
Ice.
Baby. Doom, doom, doom.
Chloe's palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on the sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs.
Guys, how many lyrics do you think you know? How many songs have you got? in
Sometimes
your
it
itinerary?
shocks us how we
Imagine,
remember
okay.
all the lyrics because sometimes I'm on stage and I'm like just singing and it comes naturally.
The rap career could still come through.
I think
we have
so.
Central C. We can go bam for bam. We can go M for M.
M.
Quarter mil for the Maybach truck. Don't allow what the factory rims.
I got the 90s a year.
You know, like rapping's not. It is what it is now, but
Yeah.
we just got to take it down a few bars. Oh, love your shoes, mate. You're looking fit.
Like, you know, Aitch and all these rappers, like,
And,
I feel like we pack more of a punch.
100%.
Aitch literally said in his song that he's the only rapper, but did he know about Jedward?
I don't think he did because he wasn't born.
I think we were his childhood heroes.
I think you inspired Aitch.
I think he saw our first collab, Vanilla Ice, and said, that's it for me.
I could out-rap them all.
You could out-rap them all.
Well, the thing about it is...
Do you know what you should start doing is sending for people on the internet?
We do write real songs with real vocals, no rapping, but we do love rap, and we love people that love rap. And our surname is Grimes, which is grime.
like slime.
So you invented grime is what you're saying?
Maybe someday we'll do...
You know Grimes? You know Elon Musk's ex? She used to be in our DMs on Twitter.
That's insane.
Because her name was Grimes, and we were like, oh, we're so sorry, because all our fans kept messaging her thinking she was related to us.
So she might be.
She actually isn't, but I'm just saying that like we had her before Elon.
So...
we had a lot of people before anybody.
We used to have like Charlie X in the DMs.
No, you didn't.
She used to be like,
That's
can you
a
tweet about my
fucking flex.
single back in 2013? I'm like, Charlie, it's okay. Your single's doing okay.
And Chloe, we had
Cara Delevingne used to be very Jepic.
Is she still Jepic?
Well, she
is Jepic. She had like a Jedward quit for a Chanel show, and she DM'd us.
We sang Justin Timberlake together. We had the vibes. I think everyone has time for us, and that's good.
Me and John are like
Yes,
we're like the original default kitchen that just happens to always be around in the house.
I feel like I'm that support dog.
Statement.
I'm that support dog you bring everywhere with you, and you can pet me and...
Because everyone loves Jedward.
Yeah, I think it's very hard not to like us.
I agree.
Like if someone doesn't like us, it's like, are you okay?
Are you okay?
If you don't like us, so you don't pass the vibe.
When we're in a
test.
show like Big Brother, we've like a confrontation with someone. We're like, okay, what is going on?
Yeah,
Because
were you confused?
we're not really like confrontational people.
because I feel like sometimes people can have a prejudged opinion of you, but then you realize that we've got a whole lot more to give and always have a few tricks up our sleeve.
Yeah,
Are you
honestly.
going to do any tricks today?
Some tricks. There you go. Look. Woo.
Woo, that's a good one.
And what other tricks?
And that one.
Am I a trickster? Maybe I'm just a bit of a tease.
A little
In a playful
tease.
way. Not in that way. No, I would always bring the heat. I wouldn't keep
Can we
you
all
waiting.
just
Getting
like
very hot in here.
get it together, please?
I don't know what you're thinking, Ed. I'm just jamming.
We're just jamming. This is a jam set.
Chloe, I saw
cozy.
you got your highlights done recently.
I did. Thank
Me
you.
and John actually do our
fresh.
own.
You do your own?
Yeah, we get the box dye.
Yeah.
John does mine, I do his.
That's chaotic.
We've lost some tops of like t-shirts and stuff that I've got bleach on them.
But you just have to be a larger than life version of yourself and believe, you know what? I can do this.
You can always bleach your own hair.
The thing is, we shaved off our hair back in 2020, I think.
Right.
And then we went to LA and some mad bitch tried to charge like $400 for a
You
bit
have
of
to
bleach.
pay an initiation fee in LA, like $1,000.
And I was like, we'll do it ourselves.
yeah, I was like, no chance. I'm going to take this back to my teenage years.
But our hair
Make
was
it
literally like Sinead O'Connor, like shaved off.
Vibes.
So it wasn't long enough to get the highlights.
Oh.
So since then, we've been bleaching ourselves. We're probably doing more damage.
I think we do a better job than the actual professionals.
like it's so blonde, it's
so
like
good.
getting lost in your
How
skin.
do you
Yours
do
is like a
your
mermaid.
hair?
You're like a mermaid.
Thank you. That's what I asked for when I sat down.
Clary. Arner.
I go in the water.
Anyway, we're sorry for talking about random stuff, Chloe.
No.
You
You
used to
take
watch
it.
that back in the day being mermaids.
I love it. Yeah, H2O.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Right, talk me through the
She's
hair.
no ordinary girl.
This is turning into a karaoke
From
session.
a
It
different-
is.
I'm only messing with you. No, but it's good though. We're talking about hair. It's an important thing.
Yeah, but hair is really important to Jedward.
Yeah.
It is important.
Well, it's not everything. Like obviously we do it ourselves and we make it happen ourselves. A lot of people have people do their hair and
Oh, so you do everything
yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, we styled it.
How the fuck do you get it to stay up? What do you
Well,
do?
it's like you got to get like
I just get very excited.
it's like a structure. It's kind of like to make it more direct. We got to like start from the back and make it to the front. So you have to like spray next layer, spray.
Oh, how does it take you?
It's like a drainage system. So if we're on
15
stage, we
minutes.
have to like get good hairspray. So when you're sweating on stage, it all happens at this level, but it never gets the
But
hair.
it's fun. It's a form of expression, and we did it
Yes.
before when we were teenagers, and then obviously became a part of our job. And then it is eye catching, and you go to a lot of events. And you go, "Thank God, I actually have such a distinctive image because now I'm here getting 200 pictures." While all the celebrities are just sat there going, "Jeannie Mac, does anyone know who I am?"
I remember we meet celebrities, and sometimes it's like there's
Like I'm not even joking. We're at the Brits the other night. I don't know how many pictures I took. Like I literally was getting pictures with every professional person.
turned into a Jared meet and greet. Like I have to send the invoice.
I had milk.
I was working-
I had all the ones on me. There were a young one, whoever
John, it was everyone.
It was everyone.
In Ireland, we call like, so say you see a girl and you go, you're one. Or like your man. If there's a random dude and it goes, who does your man think he is?
Oh,
Or,
yeah.
You're one.
You're
So
one,
the
okay.
thing about Ireland is we always just, if you don't know someone's name, you just go, your one over there thinks she's from Essex.
Oh, I like
Irish
that.
lingo, some
You
Irish
want.
lingo.
Your man over there is looking at
Your
me.
one over
weird.
there looks like a mermaid. I think I might get her name.
Oh yeah, do you want my name?
That tingy on your arm. If you don't know the name of something, you say that tingy.
No, you call it a yoke.
That yoke. If you don't know the name of something, you say that yoke over there.
What the fuck?
Some Irish
Do you know
lingo for
London
it.
slang?
We do not.
Go on, give us some.
Okay, let
Give
me
us
think
the
of something. Do you know what
You're
London
looking
slang?
fit. Give it to us.
Okay, no, I'm thinking of slang right now that
Give us all the slang bits you know, Chloe.
I'm trying.
We need
Mine's
we need
gone
it.
blank.
Make us
go
street
blank.
cred. Someone help us.
Is there too much eye
Do you know what a
contact,
nine
Chloe?
is? No, not enough.
All right,
A
no.
Do you know what a
nine.
nine is?
No.
Nine.
If you bust your nine.
Is that a nine, like a bottle of a drink? A nine, a bottle.
Is it your ninny?
Nine?
I've heard of a ninny. Is that like
knee.
your
No,
JJ?
no.
Is it your nine?
No,
ninny?
not even close.
No. What is the nine?
It's a gun.
Okay. Okay.
You can bust your nine.
Well, I don't have one of those.
Be bad
good.
9 if it's busted and it's not.
No, bust it is like, oh yeah, bust it, but you can shoot your gun, bust your nine.
Okay. Well, I recently got a massage gun for my
I got
leg.
one of those.
So I had to text my friend and be like, I'm officially a gun owner.
Yeah.
Because I bought this massage gun.
You've got a nine.
Yes. I was using it the other day. I went for a run and I.
Oh, you're running. I'm running. How far did you run?
We ran a marathon back in
only start-
2011.
Did you?
We literally went to LA for the last
We
because
were
our
really
friend
fit back then.
Tara Reid, American Pie actress, invited us to the premiere. And we went all the way to LA and she was like, guys, I want you to come to my premiere.
It's all about.
We get to the hotel, there's a message on the thing goes, there's going to be disruptions tomorrow with a marathon. So we go on Twitter and we're like, yo, do you think everyone should do this marathon? And we weren't.
What the fuck?
Well, we were
guys?
so fit then. We were training like 5 to 6 times a week.
So we turn up to the LA Dodgers Stadium and we run all the way to Santa Monica. And like literally after the first corner, everyone's peeing because you have to wait so long till the race starts.
It's a good vibe. There's cheerleaders after every mile. So it definitely is an experience. So if you're ever going to do a marathon, do it in a country that
But I
isn't
nearly,
cold.
I nearly
doing the London
fell
one.
into
Okay.
a portaloo of poo because I like fell and my leg seized up and I couldn't get off the portaloo because I was on my 23rd mile.
I think you had hurt your leg up to that point. You did. And I had to kind of hold back.
carry you.
I'm always hurting
back.
myself. Back in 2009 or 10, I snapped it on stage on T4 on the beach.
Yeah.
So I snapped my cruciate ligament.
I
was
think
on
I went
stage.
to T4 on
He's
the
a
beach and you were
trooper.
there.
It was a very monumental
really just
moment.
remembering this now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was in, what was it fucking called? What's the place?
T4 on the beach.
Yeah, but what's the place called?
Well, it's on the beach.
Some beach.
Some
a beach. The
beach.
beach. And
But anyway, so I snapped my cruciate ligament. What happens
let's
to
go
soccer
to the
players?
beach.
Let's go. Get
Basically,
away.
I hurt
You
myself,
hurt
but I
yourself.
continued on because obviously Jedward always sing live, but there was some backing track. So I want to be like, I'm not going to be told I'm lip syncing. I'm going to continue this performance.
Yeah.
But anyway, beyond all that, they had listen.
You hurt a lot.
At the time, I was very innocent. I ended up going to the ambulance. They're like, "Do you want some morphine?" I was like, oh, "I don't do drugs. I don't want that. Don't
thank
give that to
you."
me."
Because we're Irish. I feel like over in Ireland, we're all 10 years behind the rest of the world. And yeah.
What's that? What? So you don't do drugs, but you will in
since
10 years.
then, I've had appendicitis. I've been to the hospital for that. So if anyone ever has a lower pain in their stomach, you could get appendicitis.
What side?
It was this here, but I have a little scar. But what I'm saying is if you feel like you're being taken over by an alien or like a ghost, this happened to me in my bed. And I literally felt like I
all
was
the
being-
nurses had to assist him.
And then after the operation, I had to get a catheter into the jetty. So I had everyone come and help me
Could you
attach
imagine?
the catheter,
What's a jetty?
the bits and bobs.
Oh my God, why? That seems so
So
unnecessary.
I was in the hospital and everyone had to come in. And
I couldn't be there. It was
Originally, it was a
during
private
the pandemic.
situation. I didn't want people to know I was in the hospital with appendicitis.
Oh, please don't, yeah.
But then this elderly man heard my voice and he was on to all of Ireland, all his grandchildren. And I was like, this isn't a private matter anymore. So I had to go on Instagram and show everyone and tell everyone what was up because I made a laugh of it. So I gave everyone the updates.
That's good.
And that's where the jetty was born.
the jetty.
Because I couldn't use the D word.
Oh, okay. You guys don't want. Do you swear ever?
We have our moments where we're like trying to be hard men.
Yes.
Like if I'm on the street with John, I'll be like, I call John Seamus.
If it comes naturally.
We have code names for each other because if I could say John or Edward, John calls our code names like Seamus.
Sexy bitch.
Sexy bitch and.
What?
That's kind of like a compliment.
He said his nickname Sexy Bitch. Yours is.
That's not my nickname.
Anyway, I'm
Oh,
sorry for going on a
okay.
tangent of random stuff.
No, that's so fine. We're just here to chat. You're in my living room.
Yeah.
This is what goes on.
It's a very good living room.
Thank you.
Someone told me you might be going on tour.
Perhaps not. Anyways. Oh my God, if I told
We'll go on tour.
Can we
with
be
you.
like your support
But
dancers?
don't promise that to every podcast.
Oh,
you
no,
go
no,
on.
no, 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 no.
So-
We haven't
one-
done that much podcast. You're like the fourth or fifth.
Yeah, and I should have been the first.
I think
Yes,
you're the
Chloe,
first
I'm
girl
sorry.
podcast.
The thing about Chloe is Sometimes we're at world wars with like Piers Morgan or something on Twitter.
Guys, you love public beef.
No,
I don't
we
love
don't.
it.
We start the conversation. They come at us.
But Chloe, I think it's important to say something when it matters most. You know,
Yes.
when people are silent, you can hear the silence. That's when you want to say
The thing
something.
about it is Simon Cowell is going to give a job to Piers Morgan on Britain's Got Talent. And we're like, you're two-faced if you give him the job because he said so much horrible things about Little Mix and like over the years.
I say, right.
So basically, I called it out on Twitter and they didn't end up getting the job. So just random stuff like that.
No, but even
You know?
when stuff's happening in the world and you realize that some people aren't getting enough support and you say, hey, you know what? This is how everyone's feeling, but people aren't afraid to say it. And then at the time, we were saying a lot of
The
stuff.
angle of this is sometimes me and John are making the headlines and then all of a sudden everyone wants to interview, everyone wants you on the show.
Oh.
So it's nice that you just have us here for us. We're not promoting anything.
No.
We're not trying to cause world war. We're just
No.
here for the vibes.
This is a...
Because obviously, you know, like obviously we're just letting loose and like life is better to be like loosey-goosey. And
But I remember we're in the
lighthearted.
cinema.
I'm
I
loose.
remember we're in the cinema and Piers Morgan comes at us and then we said you were like licking Donald Trump's ass or something on Twitter.
You just really went for
So he
Piers.
owned him.
He started it. No.
So
not
you've
him.
got to finish
No,
it.
Pierce started
Oh, right.
it.
right.
He actually started it, and then we said, "Hey, yo!"
Yo.
I think he called us clowns and I was not having that.
But thanks for rehashing it every time. I've forgotten all this stuff, Edward. But thank you for bringing.
Well,
it
I'll
to
be on your team
this
for that
day and
one.
age.
I think
But
he
it's
hates
fine.
that
Like
violence.
obviously, we give people the benefit of the doubt. If they want to change their ways and say, "Hey, yo, I'm a different person."
And
now."
we
love
do
that.
wish
Hey,
them well.
yo.
It was like kind of during COVID. So like everyone didn't know what was going to happen with the world. So I feel like we're all in a different mindset now. So everyone knows we're not all going to die.
It's much more positive these
Yeah.
days, isn't it? What
But
did you do in lockdown?
It did take a lot to recover. We were in LA for a moment with Tara Reid.
How
I was
lovely.
sea swimming. I was running.
But we got to a stage where we had to wear ski goggles and wash all the food that came into the house. That's how
Oh,
obsessed
yeah.
Tara was. And she was like, wash the food. And we were like,
I can't get this, guys. It's not safe.
and she was like, she had this tiny little dog that had a low immune system. She's like, poor little Bella, we got to look after her. She can't get the virus.
I see you were with Tara Reid for the whole of lockdown.
Not all of
Oh,
it.
right.
We had a moment there.
A moment.
And we were in Ireland and it was just very weird because we had tour dates. And different
Ireland was
things
the last place to come out of lockdown. Well, you guys were having a
So,
party. It was about
there was a lot of rescheduling. So we had like meet and greets and tours. And then it was like, we announced the tour like 3 times. So it was like a lot of organization.
Yeah.
So it was very stressful. I know we're on a different time now, but I think a lot of people, sometimes we hit an empty street and there's no one on it. I'm like, oh my God, it's like
COVID.
COVID.
Or like if you go central London at like 6 a.m, COVID.
Yeah, like the empty
Literally COVID.
streets. Sometimes I'm like, let's record a music video. No one's on the street. It's going to look like we closed it down.
You should do that. That would be fun.
Yes, it would.
Are you going to bring out new music?
Yeah, we were in the studio last night.
I don't know if you know, we had a Christmas
really
single
were.
called Love Miss.
He left because he was getting very overwhelmed with how epic the song was. I was like, John, it
was a very heavy song.
It really was, and it was like Lady Gaga abracadabra level.
Okay.
And I was trying. Obviously, when the music gets very intense, you have to come in with a different energy and come at it at a different angle.
Yes.
And that's what I found. Like, obviously, I added more.
Give us some lyrics, John.
No, it's okay.
No, it's-
we'll let it be.
Come on.
We did 2 songs yesterday. We did a song called Wild Lover.
That's a good one.
That's because I'll be your wild lover. And then what was this? I think it was like Be My Fantasy. It's all very
all
sexy
very
rock
sexual.
song. Yeah, but in a good way.
Well, our last Christmas song was called Love Miss.
No, but they're good. They're good ways. They're good, feel good songs.
I know it's not Christmas, guys, but like basically at Christmas, it's
Promo
like
it.
you and me are going to make a Love Miss.
No, but I just know
Love it.
It's just good to have like a really like a spectacle of a song, because obviously for a while everyone's really like loosey goosey, Fleetwood Mac, Reid, going around dressing like they're all hippies with grass.
Our last album
Someone
had
needs to bring the
22 tracks.
fire. I just know we're going to be the ones to bring the
We had
fire.
You need
tracks-
to bring fire, leather, latex, Britney Spears circus vibes is what you need.
Yeah, our last
fire.
last album had a song called Bodies in Action, Follow My Whispers.
You guys are naughty boys.
Put our bodies.
Well, we're 33 now.
Yeah, bitch. I'm a naughty girl.
How old are you?
Guess. I just told
28.
Give me all.
Botox isn't doing
So you're going to be 30 and flirty next year. How do you feel
this
about
year,
that?
September.
Oh my God, can we
I'm
come
a
to the
Libra
birthday?
as well.
I'll come to the
yes. Oh my
birthday.
God, I'm going to Tulum for a week. Do you want to come?
Tulum.
Yes.
Tulum or Tulum?
Will you tell me? I have not been
I'm
there.
going to say Tulum. It sounds like a fruit.
Tulum.
Excited.
That's in Mexico.
Are we bringing bikinis? Are we bringing, what are we wearing?
There's a lot of good music there.
Oh my God, we should do matching outfits.
I'll go.
Okay, well, the flight to Tulum seems a bit expensive.
You know what I feel? I
but
feel
like
like
we might
You are
meet you before
Jedward.
you leave.
You've been in the industry for years.
Are we getting a sponsored trip? Or
I'll
what?
make sure you make it home safe. I'll be the sober one, and you guys just have fun, and I'll keep an eye that everyone makes their way back to wherever they're
But you
going.
have to be careful with those crazy places because sometimes on the beach, sometimes someone will give you something in your drink and you're floating off to sea.
And that's a good way to go, isn't it?
That's happened before. That has happened to some of our friends. Like you think that you're at a safe space.
Take it back.
And someone puts
No,
something
it didn't happen because we were there to save the day.
No, she didn't fly out to sea because we actually were there to go, hey, yo, something's happened here. We're getting you out of here.
Hey, yo, something's going on. Where's your favourite place that you've been? You must have travelled loads.
We've been to Australia. We'd no reason to be there.
I do love Australia.
Yeah.
We were
No, but I am scared. Obviously, when you're in the cities, you're like, wow, no spiders can get me, no outback craziness. But obviously, I need to go back.
And we were in South Africa for an advert once.
I like Paris. Obviously, the first time I went to Paris, I didn't know what to think. But then I went back another time.
We studied French in school, and obviously your French teachers always make you out.
Je m'appelle.
You've got your train ticket to Normandy or something, but realistically, no one's going to those places. And you do have your iPhones now, so thank God for.
It's a good adventure.
Yes.
The adventure continues. You have to go to other places.
What I like about going to Paris is no one knows us there because France was never our territory. Between France and Italy were never our people because I think the language barrier.
Edward, come on.
But how could you translate us?
I was talking to a girl that does statues and sculptures.
But
Imagine.
What do you mean?
What's your job? She does like
she's an artist.
In Paris?
Yes, in Paris.
You mean you just spoke to someone the other day? Oh, in Paris you met a statue maker. That's kind of cool.
What's your favorite place, Chloe?
Artiste.
I love Ibiza.
You like Ibiza?
Oh yeah.
We're going to Ibiza. Nice. And we bumped into James Blunt there as well. He had it in his bio for a while and we stayed at his house.
I don't know if you know.
What do you mean?
We literally
Imagine. And he was like, how frightening. Oh, and he's got this, I'm
such a profound
it's
accent.
lovely to meet you.
I remember we
like,
ended up in
Chloe.
James Blunt's house and he went online and interviews and made out we were literally having like a Georgie or something. He found us in a room with people. But this was a massive room.
This room was like
it was
apartment.
bigger than the studio.
Yeah.
And someone sleeping over there in the corner, someone sleeping on a sofa. It wasn't like
Where
we were all
were you?
just. I was on a sofa.
Good.
But what I'm saying is he went on TV to make out that we were on a wild night and we weren't.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the wildest night that you've been on?
One that like ends up to sunrise.
I have been on a lot of places 100% sober. I've been to parties that I'm like, wow, I was at that party.
Yeah.
And yeah.
We were at Grammy parties with like the Glee cast.
Cool. Oh, that's so cool.
And like Lana Del Rey, Katy Perry. We had our moments, we're on the laughs. What else, John?
It's weird because you're at these events and you realize how special.
We used to get a Brits party where like two people were kissing.
Ah. A lot of people kiss at Brits parties.
I know, but we won't mention names, but it was a very jet-big party. Everyone was taking photos with us. It was full on.
I just know the smoke. I don't smoke, but I found myself in the smoking area to get some
where everything
oxygen.
happens, yeah.
And obviously I was meeting all the whoever wanted to say hello to me.
It was a record label party, so hopefully we'll get like a worldwide Jedward record deal across the world. Yeah. And we'll be doing a song with Chaperone.
Yeah. Are you actually doing a song with Chaperone?
No, but you could see happening.
You could so do that.
I feel pop music's back with Chaperone. Like for a while, music was very serious.
Now is your time.
I even want to like.
Now is your time.
Even some of our songs.
HOTTOGO. You can take me high to go.
No, but I feel like obviously you can have your own songs, but then it's nice to like pitch songs to other people that you're a fan of.
For sure. Oh my God, I can see it now.
Because sometimes people don't see the vision with us. But I feel me and John, we're just kind of anyone who's like a unicorn, kind of has good vibes. Because the thing is, we've never been famous. We've always just been there.
Are you taking the piss?
We've met our old record label who like...
Everyone in the whole of England, if you walked around, everyone knows you Jedward are. You're fucking famous.
Thank you, Chloe. I appreciate it. If anyone's
It's okay.
listening to this and you do not know who we are,
You're
please
weird.
give us a Google and you will be enlightened.
You will be enlightened.
But what I'm saying
We're still growing. We're still bringing the energy. We're still...
The thing is, we were never meant to happen. We were literally dropped after our
I feel
first
like we
single.
were always being stopped. We were always being thrown this hurdle, that hurdle.
Yeah.
Like what? Our single just sold 100,000 copies that week. Shocker.
Because I remember that week, our song, Isis Baby, sold, I don't think it sold 100,000. I think it was like 84,000. But back in the day, you used to
Still a
sell
lot.
a lot of
Yeah, you
records.
did.
And Fireflies was number one that week. But I'm just saying, like, why? So a lot of stuff with us is like in the entertainment industry, it's very oversaturated with people.
But you know what I feel,
they have
Chloe?
to cut people out.
I feel like
Yeah,
sometimes
you
you just have to make something and people do know. It doesn't have to necessarily sell because people, when you go to a show, will know it because music's like air now. If you want to buy and support it for a special vinyl or edition, then fine. But you just have to live for the tour, the energy.
Because you guys put on a full-on show. It's not just you and microphones. Like, it's the whole shebang. And people love that shit.
I remember when we first started, people were always expecting this energy. And it was like, oh my God, And if we weren't bringing that energy, people were like, are you sick?
Okay.
Are you okay? What's happening? Obviously, you have the energy as well. But obviously,
we play guitar as well. I have a little sing-song.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah,
like,
but like that's part of it. Do
You
you know
know,
what
I
I
feel,
mean?
I feel there is a lot of pressure on female artists like Lady Gaga, Katy Perry, whoever it is. And they put on such spectacle
Love
shows,
it.
outfit changes. Like, so they really do hit the mark. And then these other male artists, not going to name names, they might have one outfit, a few little bands. It's just not the same.
no set.
Not-
Girl
Sometimes
power.
they go on in a tracksuit.
Girl power.
knows?
Or even
Girl
the
power.
quiche, they rocked it out of a bender or something. But
you know
I just
what I
feel there's a
mean?
lot of female artists are bringing it.
Yeah.
They are the
Bringing
music
it.
industry.
Like even Pink swinging all over the place like a carnival.
Pink, what are you doing out
If she,
there?
just, if she just stands there and sings a song, that's all she has to do now.
I know, but that's
Pink
not fun,
and us
is
are
it?
triplets. She met me once. She was like, "Where's your twin?" So she is familiar with the Jeds.
Yeah.
Of course she is.
We gave her a pink tie back in the day.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Yeah. So
But we have lived a life. I feel like we're now 33, but like I
What's
feel like
this like era? What
I
are
feel
you-
like we're
what's
going to go into
now?
our rock glam era. I feel like we're going to be
glam.
more rock star, like
Okay.
long jackets.
because I feel like obviously there's the people
Maybe.
have that
Not
one
right now,
song,
but-
I feel like we have to save the music industry.
You have to say
We have to save Irish
For
music
England.
industry.
Yeah, UK.
Because the thing about it is, Chloe, we don't go around with all the rings and all the fronty stuff times a million. We're just ourselves.
But I feel we're more accepted now than ever.
No, you can wear whatever rings you want to wear, but I
Guys,
just feel
I am so on this thing. Like Charlie XCX, she's from the UK. Ray, like you guys, it's your fucking time.
Thank you.
100%.
Save it.
like
The thing about it is you can't always have your moment. You can't always be hot. The
You
thing about it is
can't.
Chaperone was going around for 10 years and she didn't happen. With me and John is people get us now and like our
Yeah.
biggest haters and our biggest lovers. I
Yeah.
feel like some people never used to get us as people.
Like I wish
Now they
everyone
do.
well, and even back in the day, to have people want you to sign this dodgy contract, that dodgy contract.
Yeah.
And just because I didn't sign the contract doesn't mean you have to be holding beef towards me.
Like we have
Yeah.
like people who like wanted to manage us and they own like all the radio stations and then because we didn't sign the contract they don't play our music. But
Oh, really?
what I like is that people know us as people as well. They don't just know us for our song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So people go
We're
out
like
of their way.
Pikachu. It's like a wild sight and you're like, oh, there's Jedward.
Yeah.
I still got that little thunder about them.
And like we don't really have separate names. People just mention Jedward. And sometimes I'm like, John, I think I heard the
It's
J
Do
word.
you think you'll be like that forever? Just Jedward forever?
I think we do separate things because sometimes you can't do
I think
dancing
I'd like
eyes
to be
together.
a comedian and take the piss out of myself and take the piss out of everyone else and just go out and have a laugh.
Because I think a lot of people don't see us as comedic people, but like realistically, our
funny.
whole life is
Edward,
bringing
very
laughs.
witty, can adapt with the situation. That's the most important thing.
There you go.
Speaking of comedians, what comedians are on your mind right now, Chloe?
Comedians. I don't really think
You
about
could be a
comedians.
comedian.
I fucking could not.
Do you know those panel shows?
Guys, I can't public speak. I can't do things like
Which are
that.
doing great.
Look at you holding that
Honey.
microphone with a firm grip.
I'm shaking. I've had 4 coffees and a Red Bull today. I
Nah,
can't
you're
stand
fine.
up straight.
You're
Do you know
thinking
what I
about it too
mean?
much. No, you can.
I can't. I know that I can't, but you
Do
got
you
to
have any
play to your
hardcore
strengths.
fans?
But I think whatever
Yeah,
you
dude.
feel is authentic to you and just bring that and everyone's like, you know what, I'm just like her.
Well, so I just walk on the stage and be like, oh my fucking God, I can't
Yeah,
speak. Bye.
literally.
But most of the time, I don't feel it, but I'm a professional. So when someone comes up to me and goes, you've so much energy, it's like, I'm a professional. I'm making everyone else feel good.
I had a
you know?
shave
Yeah.
today just
Because
for
you do have those days where you
What?
feel so
A shave.
not the best, you know?
There's so much going on at once, but it's exactly what I thought you
I'm
guys
just
would
saying
be
a
like.
bit of concealer and a bit of Carmex goes a long way.
Really?
Or a bit of lip balm, you know, brush your teeth, you know, that's a good time.
You going for matte lip, are you? Bit of a
It
juicy.
wasn't this morning, but I drove here with the aircon on. So
You
now
drove here.
I'm a driver. How did you
Wow.
get here?
We actually never learned how to drive, but you guys got
what
to
the
drive.
fuck?
You
I
guys
have
sent a
driven.
limo. Did you not get a limo sent?
You didn't get limo?
Did you get a limo?
They sent us like a party bus.
I am
sent
not
him
as
a limo.
famous as you. I'm not as famous as you.
They sent me a Hummer to go back.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Think
it
of
was
me when
full
you're
on.
having a nice time.
And then we got to the studio and they rolled out a pink red carpet.
Yeah.
Good
Did you
for
not
you.
get this?
You didn't get this?
No.
All right.
And then
No.
upstairs they have a whole thing of sushi from Novikov.
Yeah.
Look at you, Mr. Bougie. I've never been there. Is it good?
It's very overhyped.
Oh,
a lot
you
of
know what?
these restaurants in London. We were there with Tom Cruise.
Literally, you're in the toilet with him.
I remember Tom Cruise was shaking his jetty at the urinal, and I go, Tom, can we get a photo? And he was like, not right now.
We're with Gemma.
And I was like, well, it's okay. Scientology tried to recruit me back a few years ago, and I was having none of it. But that actually happened. True story.
That's insane.
But like we're in the restaurant, he's at a table.
Obviously somebody-
he's in the corner. He's surrounded by a bunch of monks who look like they had haircuts from back in the 60s.
Cool.
It was clearly a geology meeting. I don't know if we can talk about that.
Geology
I don't want to set them on me.
They won't. They love Jedward. They
He
talk about
then
you all the time.
ran through the vegetable section where the chefs are cooking. It looked like he was leaving like what's his movie called? Mission Impossible.
Impossible.
It was like a Mission Impossible because he really had to go to the toilet.
Yeah.
I thought he left through the side door because he left so abruptly to get to the...
And you found yourself in the toilet
I was like, oh, Tom Cruise left the building. I'm now have to go to the toilet. Who's in the toilet? Me and Tom Cruise.
And you just both had your jeddies out. Weird.
I at that point did not.
they were doing the swords game.
Yeah, zing, zing.
But it was very surreal. It was very surreal. But I'm taller than him. So
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
kind of looking down at him like, how are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, hello, Tom Cruise.
But it's just crazy that we've all these stories.
I think Tom knew who his daddy was in that situation. It was Edward.
And then I had to go back, and Gemma Collins and John were back at the table eating their lovely food.
I don't know what it is about life. Sometimes I feel like I'm in the Truman Show. I just stumble upon people here, there, everywhere. I'll be going, you'd be like, hey, John, come out for a drink. And I'll end up bumping into whoever. And I'm like, you're not going to believe it. Like, I feel like, I go against my pattern that day. I'll find myself in the most crazy
Yeah, like last night John bumped into Charlotte Tilbury in Chinatown.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She sent us like loads of free bits.
I just came out from the
Amazing.
studio. Jen was like, hey, I'm in London with Ram. We're meant to go to see a show. It was cancelled. Come on down, grab some Chinese food. And then I was like, oh no, there's your one. She's got her red hair. I gave her a kiss, gave her a squeeze. And then I was like, oh, thanks for sending us all those bits you gave us. I gave some.
But part of this, we had a Carl
Lovely,
service.
darling. I'll give you all these little bits. And I was like, no, you're really busy with your new store. You keep doing you.
Yeah.
I'll see you now. I'm going to go see Gemma now.
But we were at a Carl service during Christmas. So it was Charlotte Tilbury, us, and a few Oscar people or Academy acclaimed people.
Right.
And we're wearing Santa Claus sequin hats because Gemma tried to make out it was like a Carl service happening in the middle of a park. And I was like, oh, everyone will be wearing...
Carol. I thought you said a Carl service.
Carl
I was thinking, what the
service.
fuck
It was.
is
But I thought everyone would be wearing
Carl.
puffy jackets. Like I thought it was a hardcore park family get together. I didn't know I was rocking up to like the most poshest event of my
But you
life.
always show up. Sometimes I feel like we're never dressed for the occasion.
I think some of the royal
Always
family
dressed
were
for the
there.
occasion. Oh my God.
And because we're Irish, I was like, I don't want any fights, guys.
Don't ever fight the royal family.
It was
Tell
up.
me about your relationship with Gemma. You guys are actually
The thing is,
mates.
we
aren't
met
you?
Gemma back in Extra Factor back in the day.
Oh, really?
But you know what? Like you never really get to be friends. You kind of just acquaintances.
Fist bump, yeah.
And then we had a Sharknado party back in 2016 and we're on the rooftop and that's when we first got to meet. And then Gemma randomly came to Ireland back in 2018 or something and we all hung out for the whole weekend.
So I feel like once you've had a few deep, meaningful conversations, you see that you see eye to eye and how you feel about things and how much you keep it real and how much you live it up and live it down. I feel that's why we're friends because that's what Gemma does.
Yeah.
And I feel
I think she'd really like you.
I would love Gemma.
But what I'm saying is like, doing Gemma, we all let our walls down and we all have the same problems. We all have the same troubles, things happening. So I feel like we can all like be comfortable in each other's presence. That it's not always go, go, go.
Yeah.
And like her family get us and like we spend Christmas there. And it's just like, we can all live it up higher. We can live it up low. We can go to the nice restaurant or we can all just go get a meal
it's nice
deal.
to feel that support and feel that she reaches out. You don't have to always be the one reaching out.
Yeah, like it's a
an even
two-way
balance.
street.
Yeah,
That's
and
the same
so
with
lovely.
relationships.
And like she has good
Yeah.
interest for us. So like say like she gets an offer, we get an offer, I'll tell Gemma and she'll be able to know what we should be getting paid or I'll be telling we got offered this.
And I feel like
we
she-
kind of work together where we both want to get the best for each other.
It's good to have someone who's got your back
Or
in
if
the
an offer
industry.
falls true for us, I'll be passed on to Gemma. I'll be like, you go for it,
She's
you know?
encouraging as well, which is important. You know?
Oh,
Or like, she knows what you want to do, what you want to be about. She's like, are you doing that, John? She'll keep tabs on you and make sure you're doing what you should be doing.
And like she just stand up for us. Like when all that Louis drama happened
I
on
was
Big
going to
Brother,
say,
Jesus
that
Christ.
was, I messaged you when it happened. 'Cause I
was
remember
mental.
seeing you guys in the hot tub, like, fuck you, Louis.
It was a very surreal
iconic.
moment.
And then
It
when
was
you're having
definitely
a
a very
roast
like,
dinner.
but I'm happy that I was with Gemma in that moment.
Yes.
Because if I was by myself, I'd be livid.
Yeah.
The thing is, you can stand up for yourself and you can say your part, but when you have someone else stand up for you and back
Especially
you up,
like
it really...
Gemma as well.
Yeah,
you know.
definitely. We literally been out for a walk that day and we had such a nice day. And then we said, oh, we'll flick on the telly here to see how our lads
Brother.
get
But we did get a lot of love and support because I feel like people do know us as people. So everyone's like, what is
I
going
feel it's
on?
good because I feel like I always like leave the baggage in the past and let them get on with their stuff. But he had brought it to the forefront, so we had to.
You had
say our
to
bit.
say, oh, it would have been weird if you did.
Because you have to stand up for yourself. It's sometimes so it's sometimes these shows before they air, the press get like a lead up of what's going to be aired. And we had someone email us at like 4:00, but I hadn't seen these emails because we were all out with Gemma that day.
Right.
And I was
Living
like
off the
saying
grid.
like they're ready to run these articles like Louis says it's about Jedward. So if we hadn't said our part, it would have all just been like really tarnishing to us.
Yeah.
But the thing I feel is that like, he's played his cards and done whatever he's done in his career. And he always kind of tries to backtrack or point the finger at someone else.
like-
When actually the finger should just be
We saw
pointed
that
at him.
Boyzone documentary. Like that was insane that he
I
didn't
need to watch that. It's
he
on my
didn't
list.
talk
Is
to
it
one of the
good?
members for 7 years.
Why?
That's a bit mental.
Just arguing.
I don't think any of us will ever get to the bottom of it.
Of Louis
It's
Walsh.
definitely a big question mark.
I don't think he knew he was being filmed in Big Brother.
Oh no, I think they were in a private room. Sharon and him thought they were both in a private room on Big
yeah,
Brother.
I don't think they were aware they were being filmed 24/7.
But Yeah, Big Brother's a crazy one. Like we've done it twice.
Would you do it again?
I would do it.
I think I would.
Because I feel like people...
Yes!
We should all do it.
Yes,
Could you
we
imagine us
should.
joining forces? Because when we did All
We
Stars...
would take over.
So when we
the
first
world.
did it, it was normal. And the second time was like an All Stars version. So they all knew each other.
Yeah.
And they would team up on us and nominate us for breathing. We're like, are you okay?
Yeah, sometimes it can be very calculated. Like sometimes people can be in there and you could be chatting all day. It's like when it comes to nominations, I've never had a chat with you. I don't know where you stand. So they can really throw you under the bus when they want to.
Yeah, it's a game though, isn't
And then like
it?
the smoking crew, they have a different alliance because they all have to share each other's cigarettes.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's crazy. But Kim Woodburn was in there with us.
I thought she's great TV.
She was like a great Irish granny, but at the same time, I felt she was great. I felt she was very authentic, and I felt she called people out on their bullshit.
Yeah.
And then we had a few other people that we don't know, but then they'd make out that they were your friend.
Who else was on it? You had...
I don't
Let's
want to
not even
mention the
name-
names because they're so not here now.
Yeah, let's not even worry about it.
But I'm just saying,
Okay, fuck
we
that.
survived.
Who
We're
cares?
survivors.
You survived.
For real.
But you guys just pop up like everywhere.
We
all
had
the
different
time.
outfits for every single day.
You what? What?
We had like literally, we'd count the days and we go, we're going to wear this day. We had tiger outfits. We had sequin outfits.
Kept you sane.
People
So
start asking us for our
fun.
clothes. We're like, okay, you can wear it. Some people start wearing our clothes. But we had socks and pants for every single day.
Well,
I think
thank God.
I was wearing someone's thong at one point.
Sometimes John,
That's fun.
Sometimes John doesn't wear underwear.
And
I'm
that's
wearing
an
underwear
exclusive.
today.
Good.
It's a super
Me
exclusive.
too.
John's ass crack sometimes makes an appearance in the most randomest
Yeah,
places.
but skinny jeans aren't as popular now, and I feel like
They're coming back, I've
they're up
heard.
there. Yeah,
Our
in ways.
skinny jeans used to keep everything together.
Yeah.
So when we start wearing them, everything start going with gravity. You know. I'm only messing.
You
But,
rocked
like,
some low rises, have you?
I love a low rise.
But our
really.
friend Tara from Y2K with Paris Hilton and everybody, she's
Those are
done
the
that.
vibes.
When you go to her wardrobe, she's got all the stuff.
I
that
remember
all the girls
Tara-
want
Still
now.
got it.
Tara
Oh my
had
God.
a diamond belly chain, and it's all real diamonds.
I detangled it.
Amazing.
And it was caught on one of her bathroom doors.
Amazing.
And I'm like, Tara, do you realize these are real diamonds? And you have it on a bathroom door. So we had to detangle it. I'm like, this is literally like 15 engagement rings.
Like every diamond's like the size of the main diamond.
Oh,
Like, you
that is
couldn't
the
make it up.
dream. I want one of those one day.
But yeah, I feel like with Tara, because we did Big Brother in 2011,
Yeah.
she enters this Hollywood world that we'd never been to. So we'd go to like Chateau Marmont. She'd have access to all different
Oh,
clubs.
lovely.
So we'd find ourselves in
With
these-
everyone.
I think
Yeah.
Tara's a leader, a gangster. She's got all her amigos around her, and they all listen to her words. And she's been around
Really?
for so long that she's kind of like a mother or a sister figure to so many people.
God.
She's like a heavyweight. It's like Lindsay Lohan.
She-
And they listen to her.
Yes,
They
yeah.
hang on her words. Like I'm like, they know music. They know.
She'd literally we'd meet people and she'd make out that we're Justin Bieber, and I'd be like, yep.
Because
Yeah, we
she
are.
went to Sweden with us. She went to different events and she saw the spectacle.
I remember our granny was like on the way out and she met Tara and she was like, thought she was Marilyn Monroe. And
That's cool.
yeah, it was really
Vibes.
cool. But I'm just saying, she came to stay in our house in Ireland.
It's good she met our family and everything.
Hey.
Yeah, like we went to like all around Ireland with her and everything.
Oh, that's so fun.
But the thing about actresses is that people always saw her as this teen actress.
Hmm.
So when she started growing into a woman, they wouldn't want to cast her sometimes.
It is crazy in the
So
industry.
she made her
that's
own
the way it
production
is.
company, and we'd find ourselves. She wasn't going to do Sharknado, and I was like, "You are doing that movie.
You are doing
So
Sharknado.
Sharknado became this like cult
Like
phenomenon.
I know it's out there, but at the same time, just do it for the.
But we made
the plot.
we made 3 cameos in this Sharknado movie. If anyone doesn't know it, it's like a sci-fi movie with
I have
sharks
seen
flying
it.
around.
I have seen it.
But people know us from that sometimes.
That's cool. What's your favorite thing that people know you from?
I think Eurovision,
That's a big one.
like, it comes around every single year. We're like Mariah Carey at Christmas. Like our rates at Eurovision, it's like you're not getting Jedward for
that Euro queen. I think
same with St.
Already.
Patrick's Day. Well, on St. Patrick's Day, it's like we're always in Glasgow or Edinburgh.
Very soon, isn't it?
Yeah, we're doing 2 gigs
Where?
up in Glasgow.
Glasgow.
They came in with the offer. We're like, let's go.
Let's
We'll do it
go.
in London. You can come, Chloe. We can all.
If you do
Just
China,
singing
I'm
it.
so fucking coming.
But I think I like what you said. What's the question again? What people know?
What's your favorite thing that people know you for? Because
I think my most
everything.
I think my most favorite thing is that people know that I'm approachable and I'm down
Yeah.
to have the chats, and then they feel like that they've grown up with me.
Yeah.
So when I see them or meet them, that it's like I'm a family relative.
But I remember we used to do like these show called Jared's Big Adventure on CBC. It was a kid's show. And I never knew anyone was watching, but we meet so much people. They're like, you told me about the Romans. You taught me about this. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
thank
you did.
And like we did like Cambridge and Royal Holloway, a few of these college gigs, and they are proper obsessed. Like I'm like, these people must have been like 6, 7 when we
But I think
started.
what's great
I grew
about-
up
yeah.
watching you.
But what's good is that us just being ourselves and expressing ourselves and bringing this unique energy inspired other people to be unique and different.
Because the thing is, we have drag queens, we have all this stuff now, and like it's a different entertainment world. But back in the day, if you wore shoulder pads and sequins, it was like, what's going
I
on?
know.
Whoa.
Yeah. And look at Harry Styles, Benson Boone now. They're all copying you.
Yeah, like their leotards and all that
They
stuff.
love
but
it.
yeah, Harry's bringing the vibes. You both inspired us in, John, didn't you?
I did. I met him and his girlfriend.
Basically, Gemma and all of us were out for a dinner, and Blue.
How often
Gemma's
do you go out with dinner?
We don't go out that much.
The mustache was strong. It was coming at me, and then he was with this girl. 2 of my friends were over visiting from Ireland, and I think what was her name? Taylor as well. Speaking of a side note, could you imagine having a girlfriend who's called Taylor and then having another girlfriend Taylor? There's no way the other Taylor doesn't cross through your mind.
Oh, yeah.
When it's going down.
And Taylor Swift.
Anyway, back to the conversation. Okay, so my 2 friends had seen Taylor in her piece, and I was like, oh, they went to your piece. And then obviously I had Blue here with me. It was all crazy. And obviously people that work with us work with him in the group. And I was just checking in how they all were. And then I had this cool...
Because the thing is, his personal security guard used to be our security guard.
Oh, really?
His hair person used to do our hair moment. So a lot of crossovers.
So I feel like a lot of
No,
people
not today. Back in the day on X Factor.
Ah, right.
But what I'm saying is a lot of our teams, accountants, everything were the same. So we were very intertwined with like Little Mix and 1D.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So I feel like we all kind of lived the
And then
same
sometimes I want to like
destiny.
just have the low with them, but they're always surrounded around people, and I can't tell them the real because the people that are around the hanger-ons.
Too many people.
Because the thing is, me and John, we've lived a life and we kind of know how everything plays out.
Yeah.
So sometimes we meet like up and coming talent. We just want to go
And shake them.
We just want to go, don't get down about not this and that, you know,
Yeah.
but then give them the real, like, don't worry about
do
that
this.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they're so heavily guarded and caged with their teams that they know that people know that we know how it all works.
Yeah, but they should come to you for advice anyways.
I don't know if they're listening, but sometimes it's like they look at us like as if we're like a back in the day or a has-been or a wannabe. It's like, I'm a heavyweight. I've been around, you know.
Big heavyweight.
I
They
should be a
mentioned you at the
CEO
Brits,
by
didn't
now.
They mentioned
Pardon?
you at the Brits the other day.
Yeah.
Didn't Jack Whitehall say something? I've not seen it.
Honestly,
What
Jack-
it was actually, I was actually watching it live before I actually got to go to this. We were watching it live, and it was basically, are we watching it live? Is he going to pop it on? I don't know.
Jack Whitehall literally he let it up as like an Oasis.
I honestly
launch.
think this is the best line that Jack Whitehall's ever delivered.
Oh,
in his whole career.
really? Let's see.
He built it
There
all
it
up.
is.
He built it all up.
I think they look at us like as if we're like a back in the day or a it's like, I'm a heavyweight.
Best group.
So true.
I've not seen it.
Honest-
I was actually watching it live before I actually got to go to this.
Jedward are
basically,
back.
are we
They
watching
are.
it?
No, we're looking back.
I honestly think this is the best line that Jack Whitehall's ever.
Let's see.
He built it
There
all
it
up.
is.
He built it all up. Whoop whoop, Jedward.
Honey, that's
like
how
an
big you
endorsement.
are. Like, they just talk about you all the time.
Honestly, we always get name dropped on like the Who Wants to Be a
Our
Millionaire
songs are
random.
played on
yeah.
Coronation Street and EastEnders and everything. That's when you know you've made it, when you're on just everyday chat.
Yeah, like a random thing. Have you done Gogglebox?
The thing about Jack Whitehall
He's
is
Jetpick.
he
He is
used to
Jetpick.
message us all the time. His friends, he'd send us phone numbers of
Dude.
friends.
Phone there. Where's his phone? Throw his phone to the shot so we can see.
My
some
phone's
of
over
this.
there on that
What?
table.
What?
As now it's all chat. But no,
I used to be on New Year's Eve and have Jack Whitehall spam my DMs.
Oh, right. So I wondered who we were talking about. Jack Whitehall.
I think that's
He's
the
really
guy.
Jetpick.
He's a comedian.
He is Jetpick.
Chloe, I don't think you know who he is, but he's a guy. He's a comedian, and he has a really cool dad that made him even
Yeah,
cooler.
and they do that thing on Amazon Prime. And they
Yes.
used to League of Their Own.
So
Honey,
happy
I know.
days.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're a spirit animal. I feel like we picked him up through a dark time he was going through.
That's
Happy
really nice.
Jedmas
of you.
to you and hope you have a Whitehall Christmas. That was back in 2012.
Show her.
He goes, boys, have a great 2013. Do me a massive favor with my best friend Mark, because he's a big Gemma fan. Gave me the phone number. Then another tweet him for me. He'd have all his friends, and he'd send me his phone number. Call
Boys,
me.
I want to call you.
Jedward.
He's a fan.
Thanks for my New Year's message. But like, honestly, it got... Okay, guys, I'll see what I could do. Yo, it's Jedward. But then he's now become too famous and
He's
he has
too
not
famous for
messaged
you.
us for a
Yeah.
moment.
Thing is, like, if I got a role in a Hollywood blockbuster film, I'd still be me, no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we should all do some auditions, Chloe, and get.
I would do an
down a few of
audition
these
for me.
roles.
I
The thing
feel
is, there's
like
hope
we could
for
add
us
that string
all.
to our bow.
Yeah,
There's my phone,
Because
guys.
why not do acting?
We wish
you
well,
know?
it's
Really
nice
expensive.
to have the shout out. The Brits was good. It was a huge celebration
Yeah.
of music, and obviously we're still making music. And we did go to the party.
The thing about it is, you got Leona Lewis and Jessie J and different artists. They're massive artists, but yet they're not as present as they were.
No.
But they should be. So I'm just saying, if other massive artists like that are not the main focus, it's like we're doing okay for ourselves because we're always
You
there.
guys are doing
people,
great.
You know?
Yeah.
I think sometimes it comes down to the teams as well that are around that kind of say,
Have you had the same team for a while, or
We have no team.
you have no team?
We are the team.
We've never
But
had any teams.
We have one person, but they do
Right.
the emails and stuff.
They
And they're
do
always
that.
like, Cher will not be doing that. But like, we don't have no plan.
Wow.
We never have a plan. It
But
just
we
seems to
are
always
making
work out.
music and we're doing what we're doing. Obviously, just being yourself keeps
Yeah.
you going, and that's important. But obviously, like we will venture out and do other things.
I
We
can't
have
believe
like
you don't have a team.
different
That's
agents and
incredible.
stuff that try to get in contact, but then I'm like, I don't want to give these people percentages.
Oh, no, why are we doing that?
It's just about having people that know actually practice what they preach.
Yeah.
And then some people like overhype themselves sometimes.
yeah,
I'd
but
rather,
I think like everyone in the industry does that.
Yeah.
I think.
But even
the
you,
thing is,
Chloe,
a lot of people, they're like, I'm so busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing
Yeah.
that. We like live in a culture where everyone's always trying to oversell themselves.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, no, I'm just chilling. Living life is the job. Because
Living life is
the
the
entertainment
job.
industry. It's like, if you're not doing shows, it's like, I want to go on a mad trip and like fall down a hole and get someone to get me a lather to get out of there. But not really. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel
I
like
know what you mean.
because you just keep living your life, things just happen. You're like, that just happened.
I know, but maybe it just happens for you too. Do you know what I mean?
well, we're very clued in. We're very focused.
Maybe it's because we're Irish, got the look of the Irish.
You have the luck of the Irish.
Yes,
What
we
have you
do.
got coming this year? Obviously, you're making music.
We pre-record a lot of different shows that haven't aired.
I think is that you
Random PAs. We have a festival, like different random bits
I think
and
we'll do
bobs.
some actual proper Jedward shows.
Yeah.
We can actually be on stage for like over 2 hours.
Because sometimes we do
That'd
these
be nice.
PAs where we know they don't know our songs, but when we do our own concerts
Still
for our
do it.
actual fans, we do like stuff from our albums.
Yeah.
You can have like lots of different vibes in one show.
And the Maldives for your birthday.
And we're going to
The 30th.
No, we're going to Toulouse.
Oh, Tulum.
When is this?
September. Guys, it can be a
Sometimes
joint
we won't be
birthday.
specific. We won't be September, October. It's very, very close.
It's very. I'm at the end of September.
But I
as
like
well.
Make it all about you. It's all about the
I
girl.
like your relationship with Millie.
We are.
I think you're like Jedward. You're like giving those vibes.
We are, but not.
But you have been very united for a few years. Like it's good
Yeah.
that you have each other.
Yeah.
We
that's
lived
good
with
to
each
have
other.
that.
That's great.
Lovely.
It's good to have someone because me and John, like we're together in London as well.
If you live with each other and you can do anything.
Because like London, like on those dark evenings, Jesus, it's lonely.
I know. Do you guys ever like argue or bicker?
Oh no, we do have our moments.
Oh, you do.
But we do have best interest for each other. Like
Yeah.
I had to leave the studio yesterday. John was. I think we told.
Sometimes I can be a bit too supportive, a bit. I'm a kind of like a coach, and I was like, "Oh, get off my back, John." And I'm just like, I'm actually just being
Or
supportive.
like John will want to go get like 3 wraps from like a takeaway place, and I'll be like, "We didn't have coconut water for breakfast. Why are we're on a health streak today?"
I find recently I just want to eat like kind of like light, easygoing food. 'Cause sometimes when you eat very heavy kind of takeout food, it can feel very heavy.
It like
Oh,
drives
yeah.
up your inside.
and I've
Yeah.
started running again. I just want to feel a bit more exuberant and a bit more how I used to feel in ways.
Yeah.
I do feel like a new lease of life. Just in a week. I've only
Just throughout the week, and then you can have 2
What,
on the
like a
weekend.
week?
Or like
Like-
John's not really good with skincare, so sometimes I'll like have to get like I'll do my bits, and I'll be like, "Yo, put this on your face," and I'm
Hey, yo.
like, "Pa, pa, 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 pa."
he's doing loads of bits. I'll put a bit of moisturizer on.
But the thing is,
That's good.
I've got better. I think it's better to get skincare that actually has the ingredients, not the
Yeah.
brands.
And do you wear sun cream every day?
Sometimes
You should.
I know I
we'll
should.
do
Back
more.
to
We'll do
50.
more.
Do more. When you guys get dressed,
I've got a burpee
do you
right
get
now.
dressed at the same time, or you're discussing your outfits? Or talk me through that.
Well, the thing is, like sometimes we have to do
I have that
casual.
machine that I enter and I press the
Oh, like
buttons,
Clueless.
like on
And it just does it.
Richie Rich or whatever those movies back in the day.
Clueless.
That was the dream. There's a few movies. That was the dream, wasn't it?
Yes.
Honestly. But I don't think obviously have
It's
your
very
everyday
rare that
clothes.
we're not wearing the same jacket. Is this even a look?
I don't know. I made it work. I got these
made
trousers
it
just the other
work?
day for 20 quid.
Wow.
Yeah, they were 40 or half price, and they just
Yeah.
fit right. They just fit.
We
right.
love getting
Right.
stuff online and like
Yeah.
different places or
Yeah.
like vintage shops. I think have lost the run of themselves. Need
They
to
have.
calm down with those prices.
They really
Yeah,
have.
they do. Have you been to the ones in Shoreditch that are like under?
I haven't, but I don't want to spend
always
money on
go
something that
in-
makes it look like that I'm about to rob you.
I always go in and go deluded. What? No, really,
But the thing is,
really, come on.
over in LA, we have a storage unit of clothes.
Right.
Because we used to get loads of stuff back in a dollar sale back in LA.
Wow.
And we used to find stuff that was like really, it was like they put all the
find
bales out and it's like a war. Everyone would grab stuff.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you find
yeah.
some really good pieces like vintage varsity jackets and stuff.
Oh, I love them. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just saying we get a lot of stuff, but I'm just saying as of now we do have a storage unit over there that we should probably go back and look to our.
We have like Pokemon and memorabilia and all sorts of like collectible
Loads of
cool
stuff.
things that we'd picked up along the way. Britney Spears.
I remember,
autographs, Michael
That's fucking
Jackson.
cool.
we had a place
That's
in
so
LA.
cool.
And then we sold it, and then we had all this furniture.
Yeah.
And in LA, you just put the furniture on the curb.
On the outside, yeah.
And one night we put the mattress out, and someone was like, "They've got it."
Like every time someone got it, I was like, You take that. You take that.
But I remember I had two hippies that rocked up to our place and they wanted to lie on the bed and they were rolling around. I'm like, John, are they going to start like getting together? Like,
what do you mean?
They had to come test the mattress.
Yeah.
And I was like, just take it and get out of here.
Get rid of it.
All I can say is I don't recommend if you got furniture, just offload it for a good, just.
I know we told you that John got an ottoman for his room.
Yes.
And it's full of clothes. And I don't have an ottoman. So
You should get one.
I need to get rid of my bed because it needs more storage. We keep buying clothes. Yeah. We need to stop.
It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. But I just know when you're moving, you're here, there and everywhere.
It's
furniture can be a bit of a burden. But
John literally bumped into Michael Fassbender. Where, John? He was filming a movie.
There you go.
I was just having the chats. I was just...
But he's Irish. So he's
Everyone
obviously,
is Irish.
he was
That's
obviously
cool.
excited to see John. And then we weren't expecting the Graham Norton show literally contacted us. Was like, can we mention you on the show?
to clear it.
We literally
That's
had
good.
Cher sitting on the sofa and Graham's asking Cher, do you know Jedward?
Oh
Cher,
my God!
Cher had to go home and go, what the fuck is a Jedward?
What's a Jedward? Guys, that's so cool.
I love the way he's talking about like I'm a magical fairy of fond memories. Oh, geez.
But we have our
Yeah.
moments because like the thing about it is you meet such an array of people, like actors or... It's
Who's
good
the best person you guys have met? Who
I think
love?
Paul McCartney was vibes.
That's fucking cool.
He literally had us on the phone to all his family. It was like your owl uncle going, talk to this person, talk to that person.
But I always think Katy Perry's always very welcoming.
That's
We met her
dope.
since, back in the day. We always catch up here and there along
Yeah.
the way. She always has love for us. And
She seems sweet, actually.
I feel like even if we did our own podcast or did interviews, I feel like we're a safe space for a lot of like celebrities, because they know that we come from with good intentions. And
Yeah.
Because you know, like
catch
you
them out.
do TV and there's like sometimes TikTokers, it's different things that they don't have the general respect. They don't know what celebrity is. Like obviously if you do something, it makes the headlines. If we do something, it makes the headlines.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why sometimes we're reluctant to do podcasts because you don't know if you're going to get the respect of knowing that you can't talk about everything because you don't want to sensationalize a scenario.
Yeah. How come you're dipping your toe in podcast now?
I think it's just good to like familiarize
Toes,
yourself
yeah.
with different
Dipping your
people,
toe.
like I feel like
I think it's just
you're
long
good
overdue.
vibes.
The reason why I did like one or two podcasts was because we'd seen each other at different events, and I was like, oh, it's long overdue. We'll do it.
But like we know
Yeah.
each other on Instagram. Like I feel like we know you as a
Honey.
person. You're not just some person interviewing us.
Yeah.
So like we know
We're just having a chat.
We know stuff about you. We
I'm
keep
not
track
even
of your
looking at
stories
the
and
thought.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's good.
But you have way cooler stories than me.
Well, we have stories. We're not the sort of
don't
people
think
that
about the
tell
stories.
We're not like I walked down the street and there was a piece of dog shit on my shoe and I remembered it. And we don't go into detail. We just get straight to the point.
Like obviously,
Yeah.
if we had a book or a memoir, we could really elaborate and really dive into those memories.
That would be a big old book, though, wouldn't it?
It would
We
be.
actually had a book back in the day.
Did
In
you?
2011, it was like to be continued. And then we've been asked to do other books, but sometimes I'm like, is the world ready for all the stories? Like,
I don't know. Not yet.
knows?
The world's very touchy right now. But
It
then
is.
it might, shed some light on
but I want to live more life.
It'd
You
be
can't
fun,
always
though.
be like,
It'll be fun
I think it'd be fun. It would give someone a different perspective and a point of view of our point of view.
with you guys.
Yeah, because
Yes.
I feel like sometimes when people are riding a high the whole time, they haven't been dealt the cards that we've been dealt. They get
Yeah, you guys
It's all
have
very
had
easy going, but
like we always have so much obstacles put up against us. Like we never
Yeah.
get an easy run. And like you're like sometimes
You
you're like
actually don't. Why do you
like
think
sometimes
that
on
is?
shows it's like we're not put on a show or they'll cast someone else and it's all just a bit
honey.
intense, you miss opportunities. But then
Yeah.
you can't let it get you down. You obviously do as
fine.
well.
It is about self growth.
Or you get offers in, it's like, oh my God, that's a massive offer.
Yeah, I love
and then
it.
it falls through and you're like, oh my God.
I know, yeah. But you guys quite lucky you have each other, I suppose. So maybe that's why you're.
But people don't see two people, they see one person. They think Jedward's one person. Maybe we have a
take
joint bank account. Like it's Planet Jedward Limited.
No, that's all good.
Don't tell everyone
No,
your
but
bank
you know
account.
No, they
funny.
know it. It's like it's a public company.
Oh, okay, sorry.
We don't do stocks and shares, but like
okay.
sometimes we have good years, sometimes we have bad years. Sometimes like Jedward's profits down
like-
this year. It's like I wasn't trying.
We're not
Yeah.
trying. We're not trying to
Yeah.
make money.
Sometimes people are like, I really want to like make a name for myself. Sometimes I just want chill years.
Because you can only have so much money, and you're like, you know what? I'm living. It's fine. I'm not just endlessly trying to just give me all the money.
Like I think it's about your lifestyle. If you position yourself in a good location, like I feel the life we live is better than other people that have billions. I think it's about the people
I think you just got to keep it real. As long as you are living for the people's energy and the conversation, that's the most important
And you
thing.
can't be giving your energy to everyone because there's so much energy
you
suckers.
fucking can't.
I swear to God, sometimes
Yeah.
it's like if that person, I feel drained afterwards. I just need to get out of my life.
Get rid of them. What do you guys do on the weekends when you're not working? Like, what do you do for fun?
I love a good walk.
Oh yeah.
I love like just going around, like walking down like through Camden, Primrose, movies. Me and John love movies.
Oh, what have you watched?
Like we're like movie critics. We saw Baby Girl.
Shit. Did you like
I
it?
was expecting hardcore.
That did not hit
I
it.
was really ready for some porn.
I was like, I would give it more in a session with myself.
I would have brought the I don't know what he was bringing.
I
or
didn't
what,
get
what,
it.
But
And
I
the
did.
milk?
I am happy for Nicole Kidman. She
They
was
needed
serving.
somebody assessing the situation, this whole thing.
I
'cause
did not
The thing
understand
I feel
it.
about movies is they market them different. That
Yeah,
sometimes
they
the
do.
marketing's better than the movie.
I agree. Did you watch The Substance?
I have not seen that.
It's fucking shit. And
Not it.
It's crap.
Okay.
Don't watch it.
Okay, well, I don't like scary movies.
It's not scary. It's just a bit.
And then I saw Mufasa, and all the tigers looked the same.
Okay, that was all right, Edward. That was okay.
Oh,
but
Mufasa was
I did like
okay.
the new Bridget Jones, though.
I need to watch
I think
that.
I had a lot of heart behind it.
Yeah, they shot
Aw.
Bridget Jones up near us, didn't they, John? They made a whole
did.
fake. They
Oh my
put a whole
God,
street like
fun.
snow.
Yes, we kept bumping into them when they were filming. They were filming the snow scene. They were filming on Haverstock.
It's Bridget Jones. We met Colin Firth back in the day, pre-Jedward.
Yes.
And then we met him again, and he remembered us because we met him at this
I feel like he
premiere.
could be
Oh
our-
my
I feel like
God.
he could be our dad.
Yeah.
He is your dad for sure.
But maybe
very
Gordon
alike.
Ramsay's more our dad with the hair.
No.
Not Gordon Ramsay. He's not your vibe.
He's not the vibe. No, he's too
He
serious.
is not your
He does have the
vibe.
quiff, though.
He should get one.
We don't know, but like all those Nepo babies are taking over. Jepo babies.
Jepo. Oh my God.
The thing, me and John, we've never had like this major, like we always make it happen for ourselves. Other people have something to fall back onto, but yeah.
Well, same.
But it's
Yeah.
fine. It's,
And we're all fighters. We're all hustlers.
We're all fighting.
We're fighters for the world.
I feel like we kind of.
We gotta
really-
fight for this love. We gotta fight
for this.
I say Cheryl watches your podcast.
What? I don't think she does.
I remember Cher used to go Jedward,
Jedwards.
the Geordie accent.
Do you still speak to Shaz?
We were never on speak. I remember she brought us to our dressing room to tell us about her acts. We'd update her to like
She
what's
knew we
happening.
kept it real. She knew we kept it real. She wanted to know what was happening with her acts that were very...
She was already cool. I mean, actually,
Because
girl,
did you guys
when the
only do
Louis
one
drama
house?
went happen, Girls Aloud actually, someone from their people reached out and said they said want to send down their regards.
Oh my God.
I actually manifest the Girls Aloud
Reunion.
I remember we
that
manifest
was
a lot
you.
of reunions.
No, because I have a lot of friends that love certain bands. When I meet them by themselves, I'll let them know. I'll say, hey, when you guys figure out want to get back together, they'll be there rooting for you. And then they obviously always get back together. I always have a one-on-one. I know you want to express yourself individually, but let's just take it back to where it all
So
began.
who do you think is getting back together next? Little Mix?
I think
Yes, yes.
Oh, you do?
100%.
Oh no, they're
Jade
definitely
is
getting back.
killing it, though.
No, they'll be getting back maybe in 2028.
Okay, doing well. That's a good
I could see it coming. Why not? I think it's a celebration. I feel like they've expressed themselves. Obviously, Jade, Angel of my dreams.
Jade actually
banger.
had a Jabber Cup.
That's
Jade is a
cool.
Jepic girly.
She is
Jade
Jappic.
is Japek.
And then we recently went to Perry Edwards' room and woke her up and went to her house with
my
Michael
God.
McIntyre.
I gave Perry a nice little
yeah.
hug and I was like, hey.
But
morning.
hopefully we'll come back for tea. I meshed the mom. You know, I'm already in there with the fam on Instagram.
Oh my God.
Jade
But-
did thanks the Little Mick girl sisters. So
and then Leanne, we met Leanne as well pre her
So-
having twins.
Little
You guys
Mick's
really
reunion.
know everyone. Who's someone you want to meet that you've not met yet?
I think Chaperone.
She's on
I
your
think
hit
it's
list.
a vibe. She's definitely a fashion inspiration.
We'll see
The thing
what
about me and John is pop music used to be pop. It was like very Lady Gaga era 2011, 2010.
Yeah.
And then it got serious, but I feel like it's going back to being that
Oh, it's
pop
now
vibe.
fun pop. This is
Yeah.
what I mean. This is your year.
Yeah, that's what I
Time
mean.
to take over.
But I feel like we're going back to like 2012 now. I feel like everyone's lived kind of, we're so cool. And fair enough, there might be a little bit of grunge and rock, but I think we're moving into a more positive.
But like when we do these shows, like the audience are so much more comfortable in their skin. Like back in the day,
Yeah.
people didn't express themselves
Yeah,
as
of
much.
course.
I see such individuals.
Like you go to festivals and people are wearing like sequins, they're wearing like
Yeah.
boho vibes. You know, it's all opened up.
I think it's great though. I think it's a celebration. Like you don't even have to even be a pop star or be in the light to express
Wear
yourself.
whatever you want when you
Yeah.
want. Do you know what I mean?
I want to cover myself in crystals.
You so should do that.
I will, on
You
the next
should
podcast.
So do on the next podcast.
I want to do something with paint.
I
Yeah.
want to do a sip and paint. You know, where they teach you to paint.
No, but we could all be
could do
artists
that.
and have like an exhibition. People pay £1 million for a Jedward art piece.
I like your style.
And I want to get a
Money.
hairspray going as well.
Why have you not launched a hairspray?
I don't know. All I
can
know
we go
is
to a company.
all these brands and whoever else we know
We
hair.
ran a marathon.
know hair.
We literally ran a marathon with our hair.
No
And I had
way.
chafing, but not the hair.
You
the hair still kept going.
guys, yeah, but you don't have a team.
And
Have
bleach.
you guys got time to be pitching yourself to hairsprays? No.
I know.
I don't want to pitch one. I want to come up with the biggest hairspray to ever exist.
You fucking will. Why
I want to
do
turn
that
up and do
then?
like tutorials. And,
Hello,
like, stores.
guten Tag, VSC Jedward, and we'll just let them know that it's out and you can have it, and in Swedish and all
That'd be
different
good.
countries.
And then you could do it's Swedish, is it? No.
all the different markets.
Okay, so you could do that.
Nothing to worry about.
And
Did you
do a
ever
world tour.
Did you ever do just tattoo of us? Do you have any tattoos?
No, I don't.
No tattoos?
No.
We've no tattoos either. We should all get tattooed together in Tulum.
We should. What should we get?
Jepic.
We should get.
Line, little star, little.
I'm only messing. Let's all keep our bodies good for like, bikinis and...
I know, but I keep thinking I want to get a tattoo.
What do you think it'd be?
Maybe like a tribal sleeve.
No, don't get a sleeve. Don't get a sleeve.
I'm joking.
You gotta build it up. Don't be too full on.
No,
I remember
I've got, like,
just
a cute
Tattoo of Us want us back in the day.
Oh, that was good.
They came in at like, I think like 12 grand or something for us to get tattoos.
A lifetime tattoo.
And we were like, no, we're good.
Yeah.
I don't think the tattoo artists were good enough to even do my tattoo.
Well, if you were to get a tattoo, what would you get, both of you? Would you get the
A British
same?
portrait.
I don't think I'd necessarily get something. I think I'd get something that just actually sits well and flows. Or
I
something
get
that's
some people
delicate.
color in on me.
I'm a fan of tattoos.
I
do
love
like
a tattoo.
tattoos.
I think
But
that's fit.
But do you think tattoos have come a long way in the last 10 years? Like they just keep getting better and better? Even
I
the
can't
artists.
say I'm paying that much attention to like the actual tattoo.
You get ones that are like invisible and you put a light on them and it shows up.
tattoo.
That's cool.
Yes, they
Let's
have
get
come far.
them, then you can't see it.
But a lot of people have Jedward tattoos.
That's fucking cool. I was going to ask
crazy.
that.
Like
Do they?
hardcore, crazy.
I think there's loads of lads around the UK and people
like pictures of us on their asses.
Really?
But sometimes people do it as a joke. There's
So?
people that literally have had pictures of us on their arms and people on buses with like full on Jedward quiffs.
Oh my God, that's fucking cool.
And yeah, different moments. But yeah. What are you
there's always some, they always pop up
these
online.
tattoos? Like,
What's that? Okay,
Oh my
I don't know who
God.
that's, some lad.
yeah, there's some people that actually have, there's even more that I've seen that aren't on Google.
There's even more. You have to go on like Twitter and just.
But some of them make the
Yeah.
They
headlines.
all just
but
pop up. Not her. Not going.
some people have like lyrics
more.
and
There's
there's
more.
more.
Wow.
There's different
This
people.
lad. Look who's this lad.
Like he's lived his life with that. Could you imagine he's in bed with someone and the woman's going, wow, that's Jedward.
It's hilarious. I'm sorry.
Do you
And-
think you've met him?
No, never met him.
And there's more. They'd be getting sent to me.
Fucking
They'd be,
loads.
maybe
Lyrics.
maybe on like Facebook or they'd be around.
Okay, there's more tattoos than that, but they're not on more on Twitter. They're not as legible. Oh, geez,
Yeah,
that's me.
they're on Twitter. You guys love Twitter, don't you?
Back in the
I
day,
do
Twitter
use
was the
it.
only
It
thing.
was so cool back in the day, but I think it's a bit bad now.
I don't mind going on Twitter when there's a TV show happening
Yeah,
to see
because we
opinions. And
know.
Oh no,
see the
I love
conversation.
watching a show and seeing what everyone's saying.
Yeah.
And seeing
me
they're
too.
thinking what I'm thinking.
But I
Yeah.
feel bad when you're not watching. When you're with the binge watchers and they've gone straight to episode 9, you're still on episode 2, and once that's when you don't want to.
You can't
go in and
then
get
go and
opinions.
check up. Do you guys obviously do TikTok? What's on your For You page? What types of videos do you watch?
What's on my For You page? I feel like I haven't been.
I think it's a lot of animals right now, isn't it?
Are you animaling?
Like the dog. Or I saw a guy with parrots and he's sleeping them, send them to bed.
That's weird, but cool.
No, but I have my moments. Or like sometimes if someone sends me something I don't want to see it, then my FYP is ruined. I'm like, I don't want to see that.
watching. It is weird because 1 minute it goes from loads of dance videos to the trends, or I feel like my For You, it's not the best, is
It's
it?
you.
No,
You're on there
good.
all the time in a new outfit.
I think you
Good.
were talking about doing your 5K run.
honey.
we
I
donated for your thing.
Oh my God, did you?
Don't get
£100.
Thank you so much. Oh, that's really lovely.
No, but if you want to ever go for a run, we go for a run with you. I've only started running again. I don't mind
Should
going
we
for a
go
run
running
with you.
together? I'll so
Yeah.
do that.
I actually had an injury, but maybe like 2
But
weeks.
no pressure. Like maybe I'll go with you on a just to get out of
But anyway, so you're doing the marathon, yeah?
Yeah.
The whole thing is you just have to restart yourself and don't eat anything that you wouldn't have already ate. So in your training, don't all of a sudden change your scheduling.
No, do you know what I did the other day?
No,
'Cause
but-
have you seen the energy gels? They go right through you.
That's what I'm saying. Don't change
You
your...
felt a sudden high, then you felt.
You mean like right through you as in
I
diarrhea?
almost shit in a field.
that must have been just the toxins coming out of your body.
Could have been.
That's what it was.
But what I'm saying is we ran a marathon. Just don't tell everybody because it puts more pressure
Yeah.
onto you.
I've posted on Instagram now. Everyone knows.
And then like we did it in LA, so no one knew us then. But those shots where you've like 3 chins,
oh God, yeah.
Look, the most important thing is that you find a zen up here and let all this do the work.
we talked the whole way. We were
yeah, you're
talking.
meant to chat, aren't
You
you?
have to be optimistic and just keep living
And always
for
get to
every
the nearest
mile.
corner. Don't run more. Don't be going ziggy zag.
And realize that you're never going to be 100% perfect. You're going to always have a bit of a pain here. A bit
Yes.
and when suddenly a pain comes out for a blister,
massage.
Yeah.
you can change your running style. stuff like that.
Did you guys really train for it then?
No, we didn't train, but we were on tour for like a while.
Because before we did X Factor, we were training a lot. We were doing a lot of running.
Right.
That kind of got us right to do all this, and it kind of carried on in that. So,
But you're doing it for mine. Great charity.
Yeah, I'm doing it for mine.
Slaying.
Yeah.
Yes, love
Bring
it.
the vibe.
It's the experience, but obviously, but I'm just saying,
I need to get the, do you know the gait analysis thing that you get?
The running
for your feet. Yeah, that. I need to get that done, I
Because
think.
there's other running ones, but they can tell you how your running style is.
if we went for a run with you, we could help you in your posture.
Okay, don't.
Guys, we were
I don't
so
want to
going
be
for a
held
run.
responsible,
Just
but
let me know when you're free.
Go out
people
there
thought
now,
that
sure.
John ran
Not
half
right
and I
now.
ran half. Like they take. You did London one, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll do another marathon.
What? When's it on?
The London one.
When's it on?
27th of April. It's
very soon.
Sunday.
Gee, what?
Are you going to come down and watch?
I thought this was happening in October, Chloe. I thought you
No,
had months in
honey,
advance.
it's literally around the
You didn't start
corner.
training like last week, did you?
I've been training.
For how long?
Like a month.
Okay.
So you want us to the finish line?
Yes. Oh my God, yeah.
Is anyone else doing it
I
with
can't
you?
believe this is happening
I know
so
myself.
soon. I thought we had time.
Honey, I'm an athlete by trade though. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look
Okay.
like one.
I am an athlete.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good
Do your
at it.
stretches. You do your stretches.
I do
Just
stretches.
find a calmness. Yeah, okay.
What do you mean find
I'm always
a
hurting
calmness?
myself.
Like in your head here, you need to find a zen and just be like, I got this, and just stretch.
And a good playlist.
Just believe in yourself.
You
and
could
just-
literally listen to this on the running race.
I could.
Yeah.
Although I don't really like listening to myself
But don't
back.
listen
Do
to
you ever
songs
do
that get
that?
you hyped. No, I don't like looking sometimes at stuff I've done.
So
I don't.
Listen to Halsey was a good playlist for me for a while.
Okay.
Like sometimes when I was listening to tracks that aren't going the tempo you're going, because sometimes can help as well.
Oh.
I find they're a bit like not the tempo. That's what I found. I found got better runs listening to emotion.
Really? Emotions and right. I'm going to do that
Heartbreak.
then.
But you're going to do amazing.
Then
on
you'll be
this
thinking
run.
about this and that, and you're like, oh, let's have it.
That's good. I see what you did
27th of
there.
April. Everyone donate to Chloe's.
Yes, please
charity.
do. And don't come and watch me. I don't need to embarrass myself in front of loads of people.
You're going to be spotted like a wild
Are you
animal.
gonna wear a cap? Are you gonna wear a hat?
Yeah, I'm going to wear hat, sunglasses, and maybe a balaclava.
And a Jedward t-shirt.
And a Jedward t-shirt. Yes! Oh my gosh, I do a Jedward t-shirt.
You
That
don't
would be
have to. You can
fun.
wear your own whatever.
Epic
Yeah.
energy.
Feel cute.
Do you guys have loads of merch still?
Merch is always popping up everywhere.
Give me some.
I'm very proud that stuff, but like it's in a shed somewhere in like the middle of Ireland.
Yeah, we'll get more merch. We'll get
have
more
to find
merch.
it for you.
Get more
Like
merch.
low key merch that doesn't even if you know, you know.
We literally had our own Easter eggs back in the day.
You guys have
We had our own
honestly
chocolate bar. We had a
completed life.
Jedward phone.
That's honestly so cool.
We used to sign phones. We did phone signings, but like CD signings.
And I'm
of
happy
phones.
digital cameras are coming back as well.
Yeah, I got one the other
I remember we used to
day.
always have to
Did
keep
ya?
using the digital
Oh, yeah.
camera. Helps though. Feels more sociable.
I like it.
Yeah.
What else come back? Jedward merch. Did you ever have any merch yourself?
I'm not really a merch girl. I think
Yeah.
when I was younger, I had no money, obviously.
Did you do
My
video
parents-
messages?
Cameo, no, I don't do. Oh, wait.
Where are you from
do I sell
originally?
merch? No, I don't sell merch. And I
Where you
don't do video messages either.
Where are you from originally?
You're just too busy.
I'm from Bicester.
Bicester.
Is that where the shop is?
Yeah,
Gemma and all of us were meant to go to Bista.
Bicester.
I'm from Bicester.
Why does that sound like a drink?
Can we all like
Could be.
stay in like your family's home in case hotels are expensive that weekend?
Yeah, of course. And we can do a whole day at Bicester Village. And then on Sunday, we'll go get a roast
To
dinner.
explore.
Yes, I'll take you around Bicester.
And what are the girly chats? What do you normally talk about here with the girls and everyone?
I don't know. We just kind of talk
Yeah.
about life. Wait,
Yeah.
we get like dilemmas and stuff. Do we have any
I come on
dilemmas?
and help with these
to have?
dilemmas.
You like dilemmas?
Dilemmas.
Okay, we'll see. Erin, have we got any in the inbox? Let me just check my telephone.
The inbox.
What time is it? It's all gone our lives.
So you always have girls hitting you up and oh, what should I do?
Yeah, well, everyone's
the
just
advice.
always in a pickle, you know?
Like a pickle.
I love
Burger.
a pickle. Oh, what's your favorite food?
I always have a crave for sushi here and there, but then I do like chicken.
Okay.
Chicken. Oh, you don't
I
like
do
chicken?
like
So adventurous.
chicken. I like chicken.
I
as
like
well.
sauces.
You like a sauce?
Good barbecue sauce.
I like a barbecue
I like a
sauce.
sloppy meal.
What's the wings?
What?
The wings one.
You like wing? I love wings. A wing stop.
Yeah.
You like? Do you?
I have my moments.
There's better ones
I
out
do eat
there.
you up alive.
I used to do better. I'm not the biggest foodie. I'll do better.
That's not where with the lemons.
Okay.
Work with.
Here we go, guys. This
Go on,
is.
give it to
I'm
us.
going to read you a statement, and you kind of just give your opinion. Are you ready?
Okay, let's go.
I made a joke in the group chat about a friend's situationship being unserious, and someone dobbed me in. Now she's mad at me, but I feel like I only said what we're all thinking.
What? Who's in the wrong?
Well, obviously, if she's identifying it as a situationship, then it isn't as serious as she's saying, and her friends are just letting her know,
Yeah,
and
she's
reminding
just-
her
yeah.
that it is a situationship, and you need to find yourself someone that actually cares about you and actually clicks.
I feel like in a group chat sometimes stuff can be for the laughs and the lols, but
It's
then
always for the lols.
in the reality, like it is a real relationship, and that person might have not interpreted it that way.
The
Yeah.
most important thing I feel is that she needs to realize these are her friends. This guy, he's only for a situationship or girl, and you're going to always have your friends. And
I feel like situationships are like hurting the hips.
Have you been?
And they're wasting your energy. I feel you have to like save your energy for the people that matter, because sometimes life experiences, you can be seeing someone and you do like important things that you would have that ends, and you feel like you've wasted part of your life.
Sometimes you feel like, well, this isn't we're not. Sometimes people can be very, oh, I need to get married, I need to do this, I need to do that, and then if it's not right, it's not right. But you still like each other as people, and there's still a friendship there.
Have you guys been in situationships?
I don't think I've ever been in like a situation. I make it official. I don't know official, but I don't put people under pressure where it's like, we are forever.
I'm friends with a lot of my past situationship.
Are you? That's like interesting.
See, you've lived a life together. If it doesn't end badly, you don't want to feel like that life was for nothing.
Like I know how I'm meant to feel if it is a relationship. And I feel like I came out of a relationship and then I was like, whoa, that really took it out of me.
But good inspo for the songs.
And yeah, definitely.
Sometimes John's too deep into the emotions. I'm like, yo, let's get back to happiness.
Yeah, I found myself coming back. I was in this situation and then this other situation. And I found those two situations brought me back to being the whole me, the light in the dark.
But they were still good vibes. But then I'm friends with them. And then I'm like, should I mesh that person anymore?
That's always awkward, isn't it?
But it's all good. It's all love.
It's all love in the day.
There's still love. I wasn't categorized as that, but yeah.
Okay, next one we've got. My bestie is getting married and told me I cannot bring my new boyfriend because she doesn't want any randoms at her wedding. We've been together 6 months. Am I being unreasonable being her?
No one wants the randoms at a wedding. Weddings are expensive.
Yeah.
They kill the vibes. They're leaking information to the press. If it's a celebrity person, I don't want people there that I do not know who they are. Well, because I meet people, say like we vibe.
Yeah.
If I met you and you brought some randomer, I'd be like, they're not on my wavelength. They don't know me personally.
Like I've literally met up with friends on Christmas and they bring
I'm like, who's paying for this bill?
Who is this?
I'm like, I don't want to pay the bill if I know these people.
And the random pops up and decides they want to have 4 glasses of wine. You're like,
the alcoholic can pay the bill.
The alcoholic should pay the bill.
I like that. That's a good motto.
Pay the
Or like,
bill.
let's split the bill. No, you'll be paid for most of it because you drank half the fucking bottle of vodka.
Also, 6 months. Fuck
The
him.
dilemma. But maybe she needs someone to come with it. Like if he's strong and he's going to keep you safe, or you're fragile, then fine. If she bring him.
But then the randoms could be good at the wedding because they might be the ones that just like give the little one nighter, you know, and no one ever hears them again.
Perhaps. I think if it was my wedding, you're not allowed a new boyfriend. Get fucked.
No, we don't have time to listen to the scenarios.
It has to be at least a year.
Okay, next one. I have been seeing this guy for 6 months and he finally decided to do a little soft launch. What do you think about
soft launch?
Do you know what a soft launch is?
I'm not in a structure. I don't launch people on Instagram.
People try to soft launch me and I'm like, well, I'm just a real person. I'm not here trying to launch myself. I don't want to be launched. I'm just living in the real world.
Okay, so no launching for you. So he finally decided to do a little soft launch, a cheeky picture of his drinks with his arm in the background. And
he saw it.
You saw it. And so she posted it, not him. He saw it and asked me to take it down, saying he's not a fan of being on people's socials because it jinxes things.
Maybe he's a criminal.
Maybe he has loads of other girls.
Yeah, maybe he's a whore.
Maybe he has a very identifiable tattoo.
He's a jor.
He's a jor.
But the thing about it is you just don't know if he has a family somewhere.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
They might know his hands.
Maybe they have mutual friends, or maybe he's just thinking, oh, maybe he's a bit sus. So it could be any of those
I feel when stuff
possibilities.
goes online, it puts pressure on a relationship. I feel like sometimes if you've got something that's great and it's not online, it's not part of your job, it's better just to leave it off the socials.
Keep it off.
You know, because then you have to keep up with it and then your followers are too invested in that relationship. So it's better just to keep things separate.
I think the most important thing is that you and them know where you stand with each other and no one else needs to know because you know.
Yeah.
Because like there's relationships where like people are like, oh, they're so great. And then it doesn't end up.
Honestly, we have friends, like there's girls that I've known in the past. I think, oh wow, they're with this fella and that fella and whoever. And it's all very fronty on the Instas and whatever it is. And then it all falls.
And then you meet them and I have more chemistry with the squirrel who wants a nut from me in the park.
Well, Instagram's not real life, is it? Let's be real.
Well, I look like crap most of the time, but
So do I.
but people weren't ready to see Jedward and stubble. When people see us with stubble, they're like, whoa.
Should have rocked up here with some stubble.
You should have done a stubble. A full on big. Can you get a big beard? Perhaps?
I actually have dark circles, so sometimes I look like a mad joke.
I have some chest hair.
Mad joke. You do have chest hair. There you
Mad
go.
joke. Well,
Grown
a
it since
bit,
birth.
but I'm not like mega hairy. In the right places, I'm okay.
In the right places.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
I'm approachable.
What we've said, what you've got planned for your future, you've got music. What about shows? Oh, you said you've done shows. What else have you
for
got?
the future, we're just not going to change. We're going to keep going. We're going to get a new record deal. We're going to take over the world. girl.
Guys, this is your year.
And
This
again,
is the time for
music.
Jedward.
We have so much music to bring out.
Get the Jedward Hairspray line going.
Yes, what the fuck?
Maybe like make more TikToks.
Definitely do that. Post
I think the most important thing in life is that you're functioning as a human being and you're being your most truest self and expressing yourself. It's not necessarily about trying to materialistic things and what you do and how busy you are, as long as you're just alive.
Because a lot of people, they get stressed because they don't have loads of plans. Like we have plans, but with this industry, it's a very like few months thing. Sometimes you don't think you're gonna have a big year and it ends up being the biggest year ever.
Yeah, it ends up being whopping.
You know, because I feel like a lot of people, unless you're on the wage of the BBC or some kind of like major network, they don't have a set structure. We're bought in talent.
Yeah. And you just don't know when the next job's coming.
Yeah, no, we have some few, but I'm just saying like sometimes you're not as structured as other people
I see what you mean.
because they're on the wage.
I think obviously people say, "Oh, why are you in this reality show?" That maybe we could be presenting "I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here."
Masked
And Jack,
Singer.
I want to break for a second.
Masked
would be
Singer,
amazing.
Jedward, who knows?
Must sing it. Oh, yeah,
We did a lot of singing on here, didn't we?
Yeah, but
A lot of singing has happened
It
on this
would be weird if
podcast.
you came on Chloe versus One and you didn't sing.
Effortless.
That would be
We
very
have sang a
strange.
lot. Are you going to be able to get cover for that? It's just going to be those
It doesn't
expensive.
matter.
live
No one's
music.
looking into it deep. It's an original. It's a cappella. There's no original. It's all
yeah.
Jedward version.
It's our own version.
It's the literal
Yeah,
Jedward version. So as
literally.
long as you guys are okay with it, we'll be
I'm
including
100% okay with it.
Yes.
Great. And then we've got what's left on your bucket list.
I never even had a bucket list.
Get one.
I should get one.
Yeah.
See what it is.
I feel like I want to learn how to drive.
on my
That should be on your life
You're able to
list.
drive. I want to get a vintage car, Mustang, just be like going down the
Oh,
road.
yeah, I like that.
on my bucket list is to meet more people that uplift me and have lived life and are on the same page as me.
Same
and
wavelength.
aren't chasing things that I've done years ago or things that, yeah.
Do the London Marathon with me.
It's too soon. I already started running again a week
Yeah, but
ago.
you've been running forever. It's like riding a bike.
No, I can only have about 15k in me probably.
I don't
Chloe,
have that.
you are going to need like
Chloe,
heat patches and
no
everything.
pressure. Like just go for it and do what you can.
After you run that marathon, I want those in an ice bucket to break down all
you
the
need a great
lactic acid.
massage. You need a
yeah.
great massage.
Great.
I won't be doing the massage. Get a professional.
I thought I was getting it just
we didn't do those things. Just make sure you do get the muscles.
What are you most excited about, Chloe?
Going to bed. I love sleeping.
It is nice
Girl
to be
is
cozy.
tired.
Yeah.
You
Watch
know?
what you want to
Sleepy
watch.
time.
What am I
Be
going to watch?
easy on
Oh, I want to
yourself.
watch that new film with Nora. Have you seen it?
We haven't.
Apparently
wanna
it's really
see it.
good.
I know it won Best Oscar.
Oh, did it?
Did ya?
So I want to watch that and also
Won all the
Towie.
awards.
Oh, Towie, you watched that?
And Nora. I love Towie.
Okay.
I think we should get Gemma back on Towie.
Why can't you be on Towie?
Because I'm not from Essex and I don't live there.
But maybe you can make it more cultured.
They did actually ask me to go on it.
They did.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. And I said,
And you're just like,
not ATM.
okay.
I don't like arguing with people.
I believe.
Yeah. You're
I
so
think
right.
you do. Yeah. Well, obviously, whatever's right's right, and
Yeah.
you're going to call.
I love watching it and I love the drama, but like I like to go home and have a peaceful time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think your peace is everything.
So do I.
Your peace and well-being.
Give me peace any day.
I swear to
Trust
God,
me.
if I see one more person at a premiere, I'm like, how do they do a premiere every day of the week?
I don't know. I don't
And
know.
how are they
Get
getting? I hate wearing makeup. I hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks
And
for
then
making
you-
the effort today.
Oh,
look
just for
amazing.
you.
Yeah.
So do you
You
guys.
look really good.
We'll have a celebration, make a few videos, and go, "Hey, girlies, I'm here. I'm feeling fresh. I'm bad."
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, it's fine, Chloe.
But who? Right. Plug your stuff. Where can people find you? Plug your
Guys,
stuff.
if you've not discovered Jedward, go listen to all the catalogue, all 4 albums.
All I know is our music's going to be in a different place. I can't wait to bring out new music and really go for it.
And then
Yeah, we don't need to plug ourselves. We're just here living life.
I just wanted to come here and have the chats. If you know, you know. If I pop up, great. If we're on a show someday, vote for us. You know, get us to the next round. It's all
The
good.
Jedward podcast will be coming soon.
We're going nowhere. We're always going to be kicking it.
yes, you are.
We will
On
be.
that note,
Slay every day.
thank you so much.
We are
You
sending
too.
you the Jetpic
Finally
energy.
coming on.
We hope you had an orgasmic,
I'm John.
jogasmic ear experience.
I'm John. He's Ed, and together we are Jedward.
Jedward.
Now get on your way
And have a great
and
life.
remember to subscribe to this podcast
Yes.
on all your
Like,
platforms.
comment, and subscribe.
Like a circus, you got to go out there and make those moves and let them know that you're fire.
You are fucking fire.
We hope that you have a beautiful day and that your phone does not get stolen. That's that's happening. So please chain it up to yourself.
Whatever you're worried about, it's going to be okay because life comes and goes, but those moments of peace are everything. So when you're in your cozy blanket and PJ just be like,
Get that hot blanket on. It's good for instead of turning all the heating on.
never know what cute dogs are.
Make sure to seal up all those drafts in your house as they are drafty sometimes.
And remember, the sun will shine again, and you'll be sat there going, yeah.
And maybe wear that pair of underwear again if they're not too smelly.
No,
Or wear
always wash your pants. Come on.
No, but like it might not be a sweaty day.
Or like somebody that wants to buy
If they're designer Calvin Kleins, then don't put them in the dryer. They might shrink.
buy them. Weirdos out there maybe, and you could pay your rent.
Sorry for that information, but make sure to do you.
Anyway, let's wrap it up like a wrapping present. Chloe, you're awesome. We're all awesome. And let's keep being awesome forever and always.